Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and my Spirit Speak Saturday. If you are new, my name is Racquel. Thank you so much for clicking on here. I hope that you get something out of this video. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for clicking on another one of my videos. Please excuse my co-host, my cat over here. She's very enamored in the window right now. Anyway. So we're going to dive in this Spirit Speak Saturday. I wanted to talk about how we all might be feeling right now. And there are two different things that you could be feeling. Fear of the unknown, what's going to happen next. Our society is kind of upside down right now. And there are people out there that are living in fear. Then there is another group of people that are being optimistic about it, that are kind of happy-go-lucky about it. Well, I don't want to say happy-go-lucky because this is not a happy time for anybody. By all means, it is not happy. But what I wanted to say about this subject in particular is that in order to get through this, in order to maintain your sanity, in order to not, I don't want to say not catch it because you never know. You could have it in your chart. You could have it, it could just randomly, spontaneously come up for you. But a good way to prevent getting this is to not be afraid of it. Don't worry about it. I'm not saying not to worry. I mean, take proper precautions. By all means, please do, because we are trying to get this thing under control. But don't go through every single day worrying that is today going to be the day that I get it. Because I have said so many times on this channel that I am a firm believer that thoughts create your own reality. And it is very true. It's that placebo effect where if you think something's helping you, it's going to help you. If you think something is hurting you, of course, it's going to hurt you. It is your thoughts manifest. They start as thoughts, and then you give power to them. And every time, and fear is a big power. It is a huge power. It is so powerful that entities, if you believe in ghosts and spirits and other forces, they feed off of that. They feed off of that because fear is such a powerful energy. And if you're having fear-based thoughts, those are more likely going to manifest. So, the best way that I can say that I feel we can all get through this is to, one, acknowledge it, two, understand that what we have to go through right now is just so that we can change as a society, so that we can better ourselves as a society. And once you acknowledge it and you see what you have to do to help yourself, don't fear it, because every single phase in life requires some type of transformation to the next level, to the next phase, to the next stage. And this is what we are all going through right now. Society wasn't working before. All right. We had so much pollution going on in the air. We had so much, hate and war and like all this stuff going on that nature nature wanted to take itself back. Have you ever seen those videos of where you see like an abandoned house, or even not a video, like you're walking down a street and you see like an abandoned house and it's got the vines growing up over it, or it's nature reclaiming that building? I think, I can't remember where I saw this at, something about above ground rail that it was out of commission and then nature overtook it and then they made it into a park. I think it's in New York. I'm not sure. But then they made it into a park. So it's like everything that we have been doing before this was detrimental to our environment. It was detrimental to us. It was detrimental to just the world as a whole. And you know, within these couple of weeks, with us being quarantined and stuff like that, and not being able to leave our home except for the bare necessities, I think Italy has clearer waters now. The air even smells different when you go outside because it's purifying itself, because there's not as much pollution in the air. So it's a change. It's bringing about a change. Nature saw that we needed a change, and this virus was made. This is what I believe. This is what I intuitively believe. If you do not have to agree with me at all, by any means, you don't have to agree with me. If you don't agree with me, if you have a different idea, let me know in the comment section below, but please be nice about it. Please do it in a constructive way and not a mean way, because my channel is all about positivity. But anyways, it's the way for nature our world needs to evolve. We need, as human beings, to evolve to the next level, to evolve to something that works better than what was working before. And I saw a quote on Facebook, something about like, nature put us in a timeout, and it did. And think about it, like now that you're home, you're really interacting with the people in your house. You're really, it's a healing time for the earth, healing within your own home and also healing for the earth. From March up until what I'm psychically picking up is May. From March until May, that's the bridge. That's the months where we're going to really it's really going to hit us hard, because this is the beginning of the change. This is the transformation. 2020, the whole year of 2020 is a transformation year. And then the couple of years that follow after that are going to be the readjusting, reconforming, rebuilding. What I believe right now, what the world is going through, is a tower moment. A moment where we break down the structure, we break down systems, so that we can have a more effective system put in place, where we can coexist with nature without destroying nature, where we can coexist with each other without destroying each other. And I'm not going to say that there's not going to be bad in the world, because there is. There's always bad. I'm not that spiritual person that believes we should only have good, that everything should be peaceful, everything should be light and love, because that's just not how it works. You have good energy and you have bad energy, and you have to have both energies to coexist or to exist. But what I'm saying is we're learning how to exist in a more effective way. This, like I said, from March until about the end of May is what I'm feeling. We are going to be confined. We're going to be confined because nature wants us to really think. Not only nature, our spirits, guides, our angels, whatever you believe, if you believe in the other side, they really want you to take this time to reflect on what you've done in the past, what your life was in the past, and what you want to have for your future. How do you want to move on in the future? Sorry, my dog just came in. A lot of us, we're all in this transitional phase. So a lot of us are going to come out of this, and we're not going to have the same jobs we had before. We're going to have brand new jobs that are more efficient to who we are and what we want to do. That's going to make us more successful. So during this time, I choose to see it as an opportunity. I choose to see it as a time where the world is on a timeout, everybody's on a rest period. We can really think about our goals, how we want to change, what we need to change in order to move on in the future. Now, from May into July, that's when we're going to see shifts. We're going to see like up and down sporadic energy. And with this virus, it'll probably go away and then come back and go away and come back and go away and come back all throughout the summer months. But I feel like there's something coming in August. Now, this is just me personally as a psychic, what I'm getting intuitively. There's going to be some major event that happens in August. And it's going to get the balls rolling as we move into September, October, in the winter months and into the next year. There's something about August. I'm feeling August, the pressure around August, something about the buildup, and I don't feel like I don't want to say it's a negative thing. I want to say it's an innovative, future forward thing. All right. This is just what I'm picking up intuitively. And if we take this time to really think about what we're doing, how we're acting, is that where we want to go in the future? What do we need to change? How can we change? This is a time for us to strategize, to really think about our own futures and the future of the world in general. I feel like before this, we were stuck in sludge. I really do. I look at it as sludge. A lot of us were depressed. A lot of us were unhappy. A lot of us went, it was just painful. It was a painful cycle that we are now all coming off of. What this is doing, what this virus is doing, it's giving us our opportunity. It's an opportunity to change things, as horrible as it sounds. And I know I am by no means, shape, way, or any form decrediting or bashing or, not acknowledging the loss that we have suffered, because we have suffered loss, and we will suffer loss from this. But we are paving our way towards the future. If you think about it, in American, I'm using an American term here. The Civil War, the Revolutionary War, all right? When our forefathers and stuff like that fought to be in this country, and then once we had this country, then we fought amongst ourselves to have our own structure. We lost people. We lost people because people were sticking up for what they believed in. And lots of families and lots of people were upset over their loved ones that they lost. But what came out of that was a good society. And then, we kind of let it go to our heads. I mean, a lot of us let it go to our heads, and it put us in a position now where Mother Nature, God, spirits, whatever you believe, decided that enough is enough. You guys are destroying the planet. You're destroying each other. Boom, you're in a timeout, basically. Think about your actions. Think about what you've done, and do not repeat the same mistakes. Change it going forward. And that's what this is about. It's about change. So my condolences and my sympathies and I send light and love out to any of you who have lost somebody over this horrible, horrible plague that is plaguing us right now. I send you all the love and light I can. I feel for you. I understand. I know how it is to lose a loved one. Like I said, I lost my sister, not to the virus, but I lost my sister not last February, but February of 2019. I know how it is to lose somebody that you love. But I also know that when you go through pain, it's because it's creating an opportunity to make things better. It's creating an opportunity for change. It's a hidden blessing. And I'm not talking down by any means about, anybody that's passed. That's not what I'm doing here. I just want to make you all aware that this is a transitional phase right now for us, for our society. And in another 3 years, it's going to be completely different. It's not going to be the society that we know anymore. The structures that we have in place right now or before this are going to be totally dismantled. We are rebuilding something better. And that's what I see for the future. I see us rebuilding something better. There's still going to be, those individuals who probably go burglarize or, it's not going to be this big euphoric thing where nothing bad happens. That's not what I'm talking about. But it's going to be restructurized in a way where we can coexist with nature, with ourselves, and not be so destroying of everything. Because if you think about it, humans destroy everything. How much of the rainforest has gone since we've been on this planet? A lot. Like more than half of the rainforest is gone, of the world's rainforests are gone because we consume. Instead, we consume things and we don't give back to the earth. We just take from the earth and don't give back to the earth. This is the reason why we have, emissions that we put out into the world, into the atmosphere. It's like, okay, come on, people, do you want to fry to death because our ozone layer that protects us is thinning? Like, this is basically the world's wake-up call. And while it is very upsetting, because we are going to lose people and we are going to lose more people. And we have lost people and we are going to lose more people. That's just how it is. With every revelation, with every revolution, there is some loss, but there is also a big gain for the whole. All right? So, what you can do during this time, just know, and I am telling you that it is going to get better. It is going to get better. We are going to be a better society once all this is over. I think back to 9/11, when 9/11 happened, and there was no racism. There was no you're gay or bashing or anything like that. When those towers fell, everybody came together. Everybody came together because what truly mattered was that lives were lost. And something needed to be done about it. Okay, we came together. Since 9/11, it happened in 2001, we have deviated from that so far. We have divided, okay? And I'm just talking about America. I'm sure that other countries out there have had similar things happen, okay? But right now, it's a time not to be divided. It's a time not to have fear. We need to come together. We need to not be afraid. We need to put on our thinking caps and figure out how we can solve this, how we can move forward as humanity. okay? So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it, because it is going to get better. I'm telling you that right now. I know it's going to get better. All right. This is not the end all be all. It's just the end of a phase. And we are in this year, 2020 is the bridge, okay, that we are crossing from one phase to the next. It's an adjustment period. There's some shakeups. We are going to get through it. We will be fine. All right. Well, I hope this helped you. I hope it brought you some comfort. I hope that you all are staying safe during this time. And if you have any suggestions on how we can get through this, or how, what you think this is, or what you feel this is, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm always open to hearing everybody else's ideas and everybody else's theories. I am a Libra, so I like to listen to everything. And I like the opinions of other people. All right. So if you have any suggestions on how other people can, get through this or cope with this, my main suggestion is to see the positive in it and to think about the future. All right. That's my suggestion, because that is what we are being asked to do right now. Well, I wish you all a very good week. And I will see you in the next Spirit Speak Saturday. I'm not sure what that topic's going to be yet. I'm going to have to think about it. I'm going to see how the week goes, and then I will come up with the topic. But I wish you all the very best for this week. And please stay kind to each other and stay safe. Bye.